Hello and good afternoon, everybody. It's Lindsay Gutierrez, marketing consultant here at Alpha Media. And like we do every month, we are coming to you live to talk to our community partners over at Valeo. We've got some exciting things to talk about today, and we want to be able to share everything with you. So I would like to welcome Amy Kopp Hasty. She is the Corporate Development Director at Valeo. Hello, Amy. How are you?
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Absolutely. Happy Friday and
Yes.
happy sunny Friday.
Yes, even better.
I know it has been amazing to have the sun back. And then we also want to welcome Carla Hedquist. She is the Director of Community Health Engagement at Stormont Vail. Good afternoon, Carla. How are you?
I am great. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Absolutely. I'm excited to hear all of the good news that you guys have to share today as well. And then last but not least, Jennyfaulk. She is Director of the Mobile Access Partnership Operations at Topeka Rescue Mission. Hello, Jenny. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having us on today.
Absolutely. I am excited to hear all of the good news that we have to share. And I don't even get to know the answers to everything that I'm about to ask. So I'm excited as well. So Amy, we know that we've got exciting news about MAP, which is the Mobile Access Partnership. So what is it? Without further ado.
Well, okay, yes. The MAP partnership is Valeo, the Topeka Rescue Mission, Stormont Vail, the Shawnee County Health Department, and the Topeka Police Department. And just about a year ago, we formed this partnership in the community where we provide comprehensive care to our most vulnerable neighbors, most of those being homeless folks or unsheltered folks who really need our care and attention and compassion. And we have been serving those folks over the winter at the Salvation Army, which has been marvelous. And we owe them a huge thank you for opening their facility to us during the cold weather. But the great news is that we get back out on the streets starting next week on Tuesday. We will be back out at different locations in the community weekly. We'll be rotating to new locations, new church organizations, and really be able to reach a larger number of people, that we can serve that way. So April 5th, next Tuesday, you will see all of our trailers out back again. They're coming out of the storage units. They're de-winterized, and they're going to be back on the street ready to provide showers and laundry and primary care services and food through the food truck. So we're very excited, and thank you for letting us spread the good news here.
Absolutely. That is so awesome. I love it. And it's such a good partnership and service that you guys are all providing to the community as well. So Jenny, talk to us about some of the new locations for MAP.
So we, our total location, we're starting out at the Children's Palace. I did that a little bit selfishly, being, initiating all the trailers being mobile. I just wanted to be close to home to make it a little less transition. So we'll be at the Children's Palace starting next week. We do have a new church partner starting the following week is Southern Hills Church. They're located at around 37th and Adams. And then kind of a new location that they only sponsored us maybe once or twice before we went into winter last year was Topeka First United Methodist Church. And they are partnering with St. John AME. So they're bringing both of their congregations together, and that's being hosted at the First United Methodist Church parking lot there. And then Grace Point is our only partner that's on the west side currently. And so that's just another great location, great volunteers that assist us when we're on site there. And then our last confirmed partner right now is Family of God, which is over on Eugene Street here in North Topeka.
That is awesome. I love hearing how the community has just come together. It really is a community event to be able to come together. help out those that are in need. That is awesome. So Carla, talk to us about Stormont Vail's involvement in MAP as well.
Well, we are excited that our mobile clinic finally gets to join the other units. We started February 14th, right after we received our unit, and we offer primary care. So on Thursdays, we join with the other mobile access partners to kind of round out some of the great services they're already offering.
That is awesome. I love that. So Amy, what are the services that Valeo offers and provides there at MAP?
Well, probably the one that's the most popular is actually hot showers. We have a shower and laundry trailer, and we're there to provide the hot showers, which people are very appreciative of. Our staff that attends MAP, they also provide mobile mental health assessments. Our staff then also can assist folks with applications for city IDs, and we can do COVID testing if needed. That has not been as popular as the showers. And the laundry services are actually not provided on site at MAP. We actually have two partners, hygienic cleaners, and Jenny, what's the second one?
Scotch
Cleaners that actually provide those services in washing our guests' clothes. So that's really nice for them.
That's awesome. I love hearing about everything that's provided for the community and those that are in need, because it just being able to have someone there to help them with certain things like an ID, that could be overwhelming for them to know what the process is and then even how to go about it. And I think it's awesome that you guys are providing that basically helping hand to help them through everything. I love hearing that. And I talked about MAP actually last week about some volunteer opportunities. And I said, I'm just excited to be able, for me personally, to be able to go and volunteer and do this, because giving back is such a big passion of mine. And it's just amazing how you guys have come together and provided this for those that are, less fortunate and those in need too. So Jenny, talk to us about the Topeka Rescue Mission. What are you guys providing to MAP as well?
Yeah. So we have the clothing and supply trailer, which obviously holds the clothing and supplies. And when I say supplies, that's hygiene items, tables, chairs, the can needed to operate effectively. And then an exciting thing we have rolling out next week is the mobile kitchen. So the mobile kitchen is outfitted to be able to cook on the trailer, but we will be just serving, they'll prepare the meals in the kitchen and then be just serving those on the line, similarly to the way we do that. If you've ever volunteered, to serve a meal here at the Rescue Mission, it'll look very similar to that. So they will be serving a hot breakfast and lunch, and then stick around as long as they're needed. And then once, the food's gone or the people don't want any more, and they'll roll off, tear things down and get it back ready for Thursday.
Yeah, that is so cool. I love that. Carla, you talked a little bit about, Stormont Vail and what you guys are doing, but talk to us about the services and, those primary care services that you mentioned as well.
Certainly. And so if you go to our mobile unit, then it is just like walking into one of our bricks and mortar buildings. So it would be primary care, everything that you could receive there. So immunizations, blood pressure checks, annual physicals, flu shots, COVID shots, those kinds of things. And then referrals to specialty care if is necessary. When I think about MAP, 20% of our health is based on our genetics, like what we get from our mom and dad, and 20% is based on the care that we receive. Mm-hmm. So that leaves 60% of our health that is social determinants of health. Mm-hmm. And when you think about the MAP partnerships and all of the services that we are able to provide to people that impact their health. So access to clean clothes, access to food, access to a shower, all of those things that impact our health, access to resources, financial resources, IDs, social connections, those kinds of things all impact our health. So we're really excited to come up alongside.
That is awesome. And again, just being there for those in need too. It's really awesome. I love hearing about it. So Amy, tell us, how does the community find out about where MAP is going to be located, in case they weren't quick enough to write everything down that Jenny was talking about?
Well, probably the easiest way is to please visit our Facebook page. And you find us by doing a search for Mobile Access Partnership. And the monthly schedule is there. The services that are provided each day may vary, and those are outlined each day that MAP is in operation. The hours of MAP, volunteer opportunities, and who to contact for that is also available. So I would strongly suggest, and we would love to have your shares and likes and posts. So please visit us there.
Excellent. Yes. And everybody can find out more information, just like what is on the bottom of your screen too, of how to find MAP on Facebook. Be sure to put in Mobile Access Partnership in the search bar for Facebook as well. So Jenny, you mentioned some volunteering, and Amy touched on it a little bit as well. How do people like myself, if I want to be able to spend an afternoon or a day out with MAP, how do we go about finding out more information and how to do it?
So Kaylee Campbell is the director of our volunteers here at Topeka Rescue Mission, and I would say that's where probably 95% of our volunteers come from. We have also partnered with United Way, and when we're short on volunteers, they'll do a post out to folks. So I don't have Kaylee's information on hand, but if you would call the main line and ask for Kaylee Campbell, they would refer you to her. Also, her email would be kcampbell@trmonline.org, and she'd be very happy to send out, where some empty slots. Typically, the day is broken up into two shifts. Okay. The first shift starts at 8:30. The second shift starts at 12 o'clock. Awesome. And it goes, so it's 8:30 to about 12:15, and then 12 to about 3:45 are the two different shifts.
I love that. I love the flexibility that you guys have there. So if somebody has a morning or afternoon off, they're able to do it, or just take the whole day off too.
Yeah.
And a lot of companies, we found out, offer volunteer time that's paid. It's I'm really fortunate that Alpha Media provides to all of us, and I just love that we get to go out and give back to the community as well, and the company encourages that. So how many other companies are doing that as well?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
they've got time to use, because we've gone 2 years without being able to do a lot of things.
Yeah, I think that's huge. That says a lot about the organization that you work with. And I know Advisors Excel does that as well. We've met with them on some volunteer opportunities. I think there are some companies out there that recognize the importance of it. And, I think it probably rejuvenates their staff to be able to give back and know that they're not going to take a hit, and have to, ask for time off, but just to be paid for that time.
Absolutely. It's a big thing that we definitely want to utilize too. So Carly, you had kind of talked about some of the primary care services. How does someone in need go about scheduling and making appointments to get those services?
The number that an individual calls to schedule an appointment is the same number as they would to schedule a regular primary care appointment, anything with Stormont Vail. So it's 785-270-4440.
That should be
easy.
And,
we are asking folks to schedule appointments on the mobile clinic just so we can save that time for them. But walk-ins are welcome. If we're not seeing someone, we'll certainly see them.
Okay, that is awesome. Well, ladies, thank you so much for taking time in the afternoon to talk about this. This is really exciting, and I literally cannot wait for next week as well. And if anybody is not following and liking Facebook and the Mobile Access Partnership, please do. And like Amy said, share it, like it, invite all of your friends as well, because there are so many amazing community partners that are making this possible for those in need. And we really encourage and invite you to do the same. Volunteer if you can. I know I'm excited to be able to come out and do it. I wanted to do it previously, and then things happened, and now I'm excited to do it again. So Jenny, Amy, Carla, thank you guys so much. And I am excited to follow everything on Facebook and hear even more great and exciting things.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Well, everybody, you have a great afternoon, and thanks for joining us here at Alpha Media.